Everyone's talking more and more about mental health, and football's an industry and a sport that is beginning to talk about it more, but there's still a lot of work to be done. So my name's Razzak, and I founded a charity called BEDER, a new charity taking a unique approach to raising awareness around mental health and suicide prevention. And one thing that we founded as part of BEDER is BEDER FC. It's important to say it's a football club rather than a football team, because a football team is transient, but a football club's permanent. BEDER was set up following the loss of my younger brother, Razzak Mirjan, who sadly took his own life at the age of 18 in April 2017. So we set BEDER up as a charity to do good in his name, but it's much more than a family charity. It's really a chance for us all to play our part in raising awareness.
It's not just about turning up and playing football once a month. It's about how you are in between those games as well as the football.
In any walk of life, you need support, you need help. Doing it in this environment is great because it's specifically for mental health, which is something that not many people talk about all the time.
So many people are affected by mental health across society. People from all walks of life, people who are rich and famous, and people who are not, so people at every end of the spectrum, people who are not necessarily only at the extremes of what mental health can look like.
BEDER regularly keep in touch. You can speak exactly how you feel, you can say what you're feeling, and you're going to be supported and understood. The checking in is really important, and it's sincere.
For me personally, it's been great, especially the last couple of years. I've had a few issues, but to come and do this with like-minded people, we stick together, we have a good game, we talk about things, and we're raising money for a really good cause.
Hey Bruno, great to meet you. How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, good, you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. What do you do to look after your mental health outside of football?
I did once. I talked with a health person, performance, I don't know how to say in English, but in Portugal I had a conversation with her. I worked with her for 3 months, where she gave me her advices of what I could do, what I should do. I followed that process for 3 months, and after that I felt myself ready and comfortable to keep the journey by myself and understand that what I did with her was important for me, and keep doing that is still important for me.
Speaking about it is important because mental health isn't just this section of extreme where it's just depression and what that can lead to. It is this whole scale that slides from depression in one extreme and then completely fine at the other end. And we live and we fluctuate in between here. And so I think it's important that we discuss the fluctuation in between, because on a day-to-day basis your mental health can be impacted, and you don't necessarily have to say that you're struggling with depression, but you're still impacted.
I was always against trying yoga, and I tried it and I found it amazing. It's just that chance to have that time to yourself, try something different. I'm not very good, but it's nice to try.
But you improve with the time.
What advice would you give to your younger self about looking after your mental health?
First of all, to disconnect a little bit of social media. Having the social media is important. I think it's something good, it's something that helps you also, but don't go over, because you know that you can be criticized there. You post a photo that you think are good and someone will tell you that not good or not good enough, you're not pretty enough or whatever it is. Just be yourself, try to be confident, be proud of what you are doing. It's important that you don't think that everything that people show in the Instagram, Twitter, Facebook or wherever is the real truth, because behind that, most part of the times, most people use that to cover some pain that they have. They don't want to show that part of them, so it's important for you to understand the world sometimes is not always against you, and is not always pretty for the other ones, so just care about yourself on your own world with your own family.
Mental health affects us all, so to get Bruno Fernandes talking about it and being so open is an amazing example, and again a leading light around what we're trying to achieve, and then getting everyone who's part of BEDER FC, they're finding the value in what we're trying to achieve, that it's not just a group of 11 to 15 guys coming for a kick around, it's building a community of people who want to get involved, play football, but then also like-minded in their approach to raising awareness and desire to do so. The new kit is amazing. I can't tell you how happy we are with it. It's beautiful. ProDirect have done an incredible job. And for me now, this new BEDER FC shirt is a symbol of raising awareness in mental health and in football. We've been met with amazing support since founding BEDER and BEDER FC. And what we're doing with ProDirect is just an example and shows what we can do when you get the right people involved who are really passionate about playing their part.
Real last question.
Yes.
What are you giving yourself out of 10 for today's performance?
Why do you ask me that? 4.5 out of 10?
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, it was awful.
Cheers, mate.
That better not be going again.